So guys, we're here at the UK Games Expo 2025. I'm with Alicia from Brickskrieg, a game of brick-based combat. Yeah, Alicia, tell us what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so this is the first fully brick-built World War II war game. So we have a full system. It was born out of the idea of being as simple and accessible as possible. You don't have to glue anything together. You don't have to paint your army. You can't have a pile of shame. As soon as something's out of the box, it takes like 15-20 minutes to throw it together, and then you can use it on the table. All of our markers just clip straight to the minis. The minis can pull apart. You can't accidentally break them in transport. And the rule set that we built around this is simple as it can be to match as well. So we've had people as young as 5 playing this at shows, being coached through 1 or 2 turns, and then getting it as if they've been playing it for years. And we love to see it because it's getting that next generation of war gamers that, like I came from way back in the day. I got into war games when I was like 7. And we want to see that again. We want to see that next generation follow us on.
So, you say it's simple, but it's not without nuance.
No,
One of the things that's really good about this, when I look at like your infantry sections here, you have, the Piat team is different to the rifle teams. There's a machine gun team. There's snipers in this game, and they all work a little bit differently. They just roll a certain number of dice and maybe have a couple of modifiers, right?
Yeah, for sure. Because we decided we want the complexity to be on the player side. Yeah. So if you want to just run your guys, run your tanks at each other, and just try and shoot each other as much as you can absolutely do that. If you want to use the terrain, move around stuff, move slowly, get in position and get more shots for not moving, you can do that as well. Even with the simplicity of we have light, medium, heavy weapons, light, medium, heavy armor, you still get into this depth of hiding a Stug in the right place can completely derail a heavy tank.
So there's definitely a difference between a Panzer III and a Tiger in your game. It's not
100%.
Tank is tank, infantry is infantry. The game's got quite some nuance to it.
Yeah, definitely.
As you get more deep. Love the fact that it's all kind of brick built, right down to these. So these bricks, these are commercially recognizable pieces, but you sell them in packs that make the units.
Yeah, so these are standardly commercially available bricks. So we order these from China. They're independent of any other companies, so they are our own bricks that we have produced. All the designs are made in-house by either the owner of the company or our product designer, so we do everything on our side. So all these designs are our own, the buildings are as well. A lot of them are actually designed by the owner's nephew, who at 7 is already a product designer for us. So all of the buildings are buyable on our website as well with that. They're unfortunately our kind of most expensive thing just because of how many bricks go into the building.
So one of the things that, obviously the nostalgia of a kid who used to play with Lego and have little army men was what drew me. But very quickly you realise, I love the fact they got almost like this very reminiscent Flames of War infantry, where you've got an infantry half section on a base. But the vehicles and equipment, you've managed to capture the uniqueness of them. Your Panzer III and Panzer IV models are different. I can see from across the room, that's a Churchill, the other one's a Cromwell, that's a Tiger.
Yeah.
You've done a really good job.
We have the Panzer III with us now, actually. I built one for the display earlier. I threw that together in about 20 minutes today, just while I had a bit of spare time on the stall.
Very nice. Yeah, and the Stuka, it's the yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, I fell in love with it instantly. Like, it's why I play Germans.
I'm broken the sound, look, because it's Lego pieces. But it's actually got, look, foldable wings. Love it. You obviously have to make the noises when you do the Stuka.
Oh, of course, yeah, definitely. Like, if you don't have the screamer siren, is it really even a Stuka?
It's definitely not. But your rules get more developed. So you've got like bunkers, you have an Atlantic wall set.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to get into it, you have a starter set here.
Yeah.
This is kind of the tail end of your first one. You've got a new one coming out soon. If somebody wanted to get involved in this today, this brick Battle in a Box starter set, you've got the 4 tanks on the front, but actually there's millions of infantry in here as well, and 3
so
tanks.
That starter set we have right now, 2 units of infantry for each side, so it's Brits and Germans. You get 3 Panzerschrecken there, 3 Piats, and then you get 3 of the Churchills, 3 of the Panzer IVs in there. So that is our current starter set. We're also releasing very, very soon the Eastern Front. So that's kind of our big on pre-order today. After today, our conscripts who are our subscribers will be able to get it first. And then in 2 weeks, everyone will be able to pre-order that. And that we've taken the feedback. People want more tanks in the simple rule. They want to smash tanks together. So that's going to be 3 T-34s, 3 KV-1s, 2 Tiger 1s, and 3 Panzer 3s with a unit of infantry on both sides. And we're experimenting with little scatter terrain, so it's smaller brick count, so we can actually have terrain in the starter box now.
I was going to say, I review a lot of Wargames products, and one of the comments I always make about starter sets is, I wish all manufacturers put a little bit of terrain in a starter set, because it's usually the weakest part of people's collection is their terrain.
I totally agree.
And so everybody ends up with trees and hills, or whatever. And what you want really is a bit of scenery that says this is this setting, something unique to the situation.
It's why we wanted the houses on the website. It's why we wanted the ruined church, because it doesn't feel like World War II if it's just hills, just forests. You need the little French houses. You need like St. Andrew's Church, which I think went up on our website 2 weeks ago. It's actually our newest product right now. We've got our modular trench system that uses 2 little pins so you can clip it together. So you can buy it as trench ends, trench straight runs, corners, everything
like as your Atlantic wall as well.
Yes, so that's all modular too. You've got the end piece, the bunker piece, and the wall piece. So that's just 3 different pieces, very, very simple, but it goes together to make this absolutely huge terrain piece.
Yes. And so when you say it's modular, it's not like they're built onto a board. They're actually, you've got sockets and plugs. Yeah. So they clip together and stick firmly.
Yeah, so you'll see on most of our tanks, we use these connect pins. So these connect pins, of course, clip in, and they'll just hold the other side. So it means that if we make it so the terrain piece is completely smooth on one side, and that's the only bit that sticks out, you just clip them together, and they just hold together. And it means it's easy to get apart. You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to unbuild half of it to put it in the box. You just pull it apart. Nice, nice.
Such a lovely nostalgia hitting it. And we talked to one of your colleagues yesterday when we were at the preview. You've got your own proprietary game here, which comes in the starter set, presumably, the cards for it.
The base simple rule, all of the cards for the box come in all of the starter boxes, and that's something that we really want to have. We don't want to be like other companies where they're charging for the rules, because we want you to be able to play as quickly as possible. So the base simple rules are in there. You can download the full simple rules free on our website. And then we do have the paid version. All you get in there is every unit card we currently have released is in that simple rule book, so you have it all in one place if you want to be able to see what you're buying ahead. But even then, we say, oh, we hate selling it to you. It's £6 for the simple rule printed version.
Right. And you're saying simple rules because this game is in active development?
Yes,
There is a Discord or some way where you have advanced rules discussions?
Yes. So part of my job as the community manager and the marketing manager is I am currently working with building a tournament organizer program to get people out and about playing this game. I'm running a Discord where we are playtesting the advanced rules. And one of the conceits of the advanced rule set is we want to grow out from the simple rules, but we also want to make it feel a bit more like how a lot of World War II battles felt. So it's a lot more objective focused than other games necessarily are. It's very ambush focused, so you can hide your units in our buildings, and you can mark them that there may be a unit in there, there may not be.
And that's leaning into the elements of the game. You make the pieces matter.
Yeah, you have the studs in ambush hidden behind a hedge. And you can blow holes in the side of tanks as they move past, like it happened. Because one of the big things the owner had is he's like, well, I don't want to have the whole limited range thing most tanks do in the advanced rules. I want to have them have the full range shot they can have. But of course, I looked at that and I was just like, oh, but they'll clear the whole table. So how do we account for that? So we went for the ambush rule system, because now you have to scout out the buildings. You have to worry about every house on the board, because there might be a pit and they're waiting to ruin your day.
And the point I was kind of getting to, though, is if you are a huge Flames of War fan or Bolt Action fan, you can play that with these models.
Yes, of course.
There's nothing about unique to this game. The models just look like Tigers, Panzer IVs. The last thing I want to say as we're kind of wrapping up, we said the starter box is £65. There's a new Eastern Front one coming up really soon.
Same price.
What's been delightful about just sitting here? We walked by last night at the preview. we saw this, we've got to talk to these guys.
Yeah.
Just standing here looking at the people walking past, the number of people that stop, smile, and look at it. For a middle-aged man like me, there's a beautiful. This is what I wanted my Lego to be when I was a little kid. This is exactly what I wanted it to be.
We are fully selling a dream and trying to get everyone into wargaming. We don't want this to be a thing where, like, oh, historic wargaming is a hobby for crusty old men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We want.
I mean, it is, but it can be for others too.
Very much so, but like. Everyone knows that forbidden L word that we don't mention. Everyone knows World War II stuff. So it's like we've had kids having demo games with their mums who wouldn't necessarily get into war games with their children. We've had granddads who were fighting in World War II, getting their tanks that they have, giving them to their grandchildren to build and play with. Like, we get to see that, and it's so wonderful to see the delight, the childish wonder that you don't always get with other war games, and that's kind of our dream with this.
So we're really excited about these front release, hoping we'll get our review copy. You've already given us some goodies to take away, which is beautiful. So you'll be hearing more about Brickskrieg from us in the future. Thank you.
No, thank you. That's been great.
Cheers.